Well, it looks like an old feller is coming back to the league. Apparently, the Los Angeles Lakers are going to sign all-star point guard Isaiah Thomas to a 10-day contract. If you don't know, Isaiah Thomas has been, in and out of the NBA for recent years. He recently scored 42 points in his G League debut with the Grand Rapids Gold. I think a big push for this was because Russell Westbrook enters the health and safety protocols for the COVID stuff and all that stuff, and I gotta make an argument. Sure, it's 10 days. Sure, Isaiah Thomas was riddled with just constant issues, constant injuries, and the Lakers are, at this point, they're pretty desperate. I mean, they have a Kendrick Nunn and Trevor Ariza who just haven't played yet this season due to injury. I'm sorry, I don't think you need Trevor Ariza. But when you're looking at the team of the Lakers, their older players can't really shoot that well, and it just doesn't seem like they have what it takes to get back to the championship. And I gotta say, with Isaiah Thomas, what was he known for? This guy was a Boston Celtics quick legend. He finished, I believe, in the top 5 of the MVP voting that season, averaging almost 29 points per game. And he just injured his hip in the 2017 playoffs, and ever since then, he just wasn't able to get back to that form, to that health. Even though he wants to play, he missed out on that big contract that was supposedly going to come to him if he didn't get injured. But the Lakers are desperate for healthy bodies. They worked with Thomas in the offseason, and I want to make the argument that this might be a better fit. First of all, it's a cheaper option. Now, obviously, you're not going to just stop paying Russell Westbrook, but my God, the guy's making like 40-something million per season. And Isaiah Thomas can't really defend. He's probably not that athletic, but guess what he does? He does the most important thing that a basketball team needs. He scores the basketball. He can come off the bench and get you 20 points within minutes. Now, Russell Westbrook, on the other hand, he can drive to the basket, he can fly, he can assist, he can rebound, but he can't really shoot. He can't really score. He can't spread the floor with an offense. He can sure as hell distribute, get to the basket, and create somewhat of an offense. But Russell Westbrook has been kind of deemed that guy that plays hard but doesn't really give out wins. Like, his production doesn't really produce wins. And I think someone like Isaiah Thomas, who doesn't necessarily have to run the offense, be the big point guard. You can have LeBron do that and things like that, but you're going to have offense off the bench even if he starts a game. But I think if he's healthy enough to play, if he works out, if he's in good shape, and it seems like he's in good shape because of his G League play, give him a shot. I mean, sure, he hasn't played for a couple of years, but it's not exactly, he's not pushing 40, and he can shoot the ball. He can score the basket, and that's what you need, and that's what that's one of the things that the Lakers are lacking, is just some good, pure offense, and I think this is going to be a good fit. I hope that the Lakers can keep Isaiah for the rest of the season, maybe get to those points where you're doing like a year minimum for your veteran, maybe a 2-year deal, something like that, because I was always a big fan of Isaiah Thomas, and I felt so bad because he got hurt, and then everyone just kind of let him go because he just couldn't stay healthy. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see him on the NBA floor once again, and I hope the Lakers can sign him to a long-term contract and Isaiah can just be productive off the bench or starting roles. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about this and the Lakers signing Isaiah Thomas to a 10-day contract, and do you have hopes that it might turn into maybe a rest of the season, maybe a year, maybe a 2-year deal? Let us know in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys